Hey everybody, it's Molly, Senior Executive Unit Leader. So glad I can come to you this way. Isn't technology awesome? I am in Dallas, probably about the time that you are getting a hold of this video. We have a senior summit retreat in Dallas, Texas, and I hope to be meeting a lot of reps down there. But Anna had asked me if I would come to you by videotape so that I could also speak to you just as I've done in all the other Atlantic rallies. So here I am, video, almost the same thing, almost the same big hair, not quite the same. But I am so glad you made it to this rally because I believe that 2014 is going to be a spectacular year. I know the times were tough in 2013. If you are here today with us and you're feeling like, man, business has not been good. And not to mention, the first couple of campaigns, which are never really great in the Avon business, the weather has really slowed a lot of us down. I know, I'm in the East Coast, that 9 degrees and wind chill is -10. I can't stand it either. But you know what? This stuff can't last forever. And there are ways that we can get out there and we can work our business. But here we are starting out the rallies, 2014. And I, for one, although I knew her before this, if you have not been able to already see how awesome Anna Brown is as a divisional, I want you to, no matter what your experience has been in the past with any other divisional or any other district sales manager, I want you to take all those experiences, if they were bad, and I want you to throw them out the door. There isn't anything you can do about them. What's done is done, and it's over. So let go of it. But I want you to know that I feel like 2014 is going to be a spectacular time for representatives everywhere. I really do. And for anybody who knows me, or you watched my YouTube videos, or you're part of my Onward No Matter What group, you know I speak the truth. I keep it real. So I want you to open up. I want you to talk about how exciting the feeling is, if you're truly feeling it in these rallies. I want you to open up to the district sales managers and open up to Anna and open up to your other representatives, not just those of you who have teams, but that your sister and brother representatives that are out there, and tell them it's a new day. We have a new divisional. We have some new district sales managers, and we have some who have been with us that maybe they weren't the best when you first met them, but guys, just like us, they're learning. And I'm sure Anna would agree with me that, if there's a personality conflict or something, oh well. So you know what? You can't blame your success on a district sales manager. You cannot blame your success on a district or divisional manager, no matter where you're at in this business. You can't blame it on me, as much as you might like to blame it on me. I'm telling you that your success is dependent fully on you and what you do with it. Remember, this is your business. Nobody can tell you to run this business any way but the way you want to run it. So are you going to choose to be successful, or are you going to choose to just sit dead in the pan like you have in the past? We have so much available to us now. The technology is remarkable. I like to believe that we are drawing up a new generation of senior executive unit leaders, and we are teaching the executives to be the same way, that we are all out there sharing with every representative. And if you take a hold of the technology that's out there, and you are watching YouTube and you are using Facebook to promote your business, I feel like you can do anything in this business. And you're probably saying, if you've never seen me or you've never met me before, you're probably like, who is she and how does she know that? She don't know my story. You're right. I don't know your story, but I do know my story. And my story started 9.5 years ago. And I was Avon customer for 15 years. And my life changed dramatically. See, I was the $7.25 an hour chick. I was the one who never really knew how to dream or set goals. I just kind of toddled through life, and no matter what happened to me, I just felt like I didn't have a choice but to deal with it. And Who would have thought that 9.5 years later that, I would have left all those $7.25 an hour jobs, that I didn't have to punch a time clock anymore, that there was something bigger and better for me out there, and Avon was the vehicle that God chose to give me to move on, not to just help myself and my family, but to help other representatives, other women and men out there to say, yes, you can. You can do anything in this business you choose to do. You just have to realize that, number one, if you think you're going to get it overnight, it ain't happening. This is a business, and no matter what business you're in, it takes time to build it. You can't treat it like a hobby. You have to treat it like you want to build a business. You have to work this business every single day. You have to schedule. You have to plan. You have to put what you plan into action. For me, I started out just needing some extra money. I already had 2 full-time jobs I was working. And look, I was going through a mean divorce. And, I had to leave my home in the middle of the night and take my 2 boys with me, and got out of a bad situation. And life wasn't real good for me 9.5 years ago. And I figured out that I was going to have to help myself. That if I wanted something more, I was going to have to go after it. When I asked God to show me what He wanted for me and what that vehicle would be, that I didn't care what it was, but if He would just show me what He wanted for me, that I promised I would pay it forward every single day to every woman, every man, anybody I came in contact with, that I would share this opportunity, whatever the opportunity would be. And I always say, watch what you wish for, because you might get it. And in this case, I think I have. I have self-esteem I never had before, and I'm still working on it. I have a business, and I'm not killing myself working 2, 3 jobs, because this is all I do now. But in the beginning, I still worked those jobs, and I worked my Avon business. So see, you thought you were going to use that excuse. You thought you were going to be able to say, well, Molly doesn't understand because Avon's all she's ever done. She's never had to work anything else. Oh yeah, I have. I had a full 40 to 50 hour a week job. I had a second job delivering newspapers in the middle of the night. I was raising 2 boys by myself. I was drowning in debt. I lost my home. I had no savings. I was in the process of losing my vehicle because I was 3 car payments behind. I had people dying in my life. I didn't have a lot of people in my family who believed in this Avon thing. So believe me, for a girl who lost her mama when she was 17 years old, I think pretty much I get it. I get it. But I also get how you feel when somebody's putting you down and they're telling you that in no way whatsoever are you ever going to be good at something. And I tell you that instead of listening to them and, going and crying about it like I did in the beginning, I'm telling you to use all of that to fire you up, to say, I'm going to show you. And to get out there and not only show other people, but to show yourself just what you're made of, because you just may not get it yet. You just may not know what you really have inside you. You got to find that passion. You got to use the vehicle you've been given. And Avon has given us these remarkable brochures. Avon has given us remarkable people to share everything with. Avon has given us a really great new divisional. Anna Brown? Yeah. Look, we have a lot of fun in this business, and I believe that that's what's been missing for the last couple of years. If you want me to be completely honest, and Anna normally lets me be completely honest, it's been missing the fun. It's been missing the good times. Because who wants to work their tail off if they can't have fun in the process, right? You can. You can. Avon has a lot of good things coming, and I'm telling you that Avon does not get it right all the time, but newsflash, neither do we. I want you to think about your dreams and your goals. I want you to write them down And I want you to put your dreams and your goals out everywhere that you can see them. Write them in lipstick on your bathroom mirror. Put them up on a wall on the hallway that you have to pass all the time. Put them on your refrigerator in your kitchen. Tape them by that TV so you won't sit in there watching TV all the time. You'll be out working on them. Look, I say this because I know. This is not me preaching at you because I'm telling you what you need to do. This is me preaching to myself too, that I know what it takes, but it takes you working your business every day. A lot of people treat this business like a hobby, and that's okay if you want to do that. But hobbies cost you money. At least every hobby I've ever gotten into cost me money. And if you really want to make money, then you got to quit complaining about what Avon's not doing and stop looking for somebody else to put it on. And you got to take a hard look in the mirror and decide that what you want, you're going to make happen. You're going to fall down. You're going to have frustrations. You're going to scrape up your knees in the business world. You're going to have people laugh at you. You're going to have people who are going to quit and walk away. If you're in the leadership part, you're going to have customers who aren't ordering as much as you would like them to order. I say to you, doesn't matter. Onward, no matter what. That is my team's name, Team Onward. And my motto in life is onward, no matter what. That means no excuses. Sometimes things happen and you have to maybe get away from what you're doing in Avon because maybe you have a sick kid for a couple of days, but that's okay. But you don't just stay there after he gets better. Or for me, look, some of my darkest times when people were sick, when my son was injured, having Avon was that lifeline for me. Was the lifeline that told me that because I had this and I could control this business, that I could work it and I could make it happen. And many times I stumbled. And even as a senior executive, have I ever wanted to quit? Oh, you got no clue. Sometimes I won't quit 3 times a day. Doesn't mean I do. It means that my passion is greater than the frustration of wanting to quit. So I ask you, is yours? This is 2014. It's a new year. Some people say they want to lose weight. Some people say they want to give up smoking. I say, are we going to make this Avon business successful? Will you do this for you? Don't do it for Anna Brown. Don't do it for your district sales manager, no matter how much you like him. And don't do it for me. Why would you? But don't do that. You need to do it for you. What is your why? Is it because you are trying to make a better life for you and your family? Is it because you're going through something that a lot of us don't know? I'm telling you, you can do this. You're not going to do it overnight, but you can. Because I am the epitome of not making it overnight. It took me a long, long time to get my S on. I was a Believe-In executive for 6 years before I got my S on. And that's okay. Unit leaders, if you're out there, you feel like every time you turn around, your title at risk, doesn't matter. Get out there and keep working your business. The problem is most of the time that once you make unit leader, you just quit working. Oh, I'm unit leader. This is great. I'm getting a check every 2 weeks. Well, if all you want is that little $30 or $40 every 2 weeks, there's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't you want more? Don't you want the residual income? I mean, look, I show people the right now money. I bring them into Avon. I show them an opportunity, and I show them how they can sell Avon and introduce the products, and I get them selling $300, $350 a campaign if that's what they choose, if that's what they want to do, because it's all about them. It's not about me. But I get them doing that, and I hook them on the right now money. So you can make good money with Avon, selling the Avon products, but that's what you're putting into it right now. But in the meantime, you could be building a team and sharing the opportunity and building a residual income that while all these other people you're bringing into the business are selling Avon and making their right now money, which is what hooks them, you're making a percentage off of that. And all you did was introduce them to the opportunity and coach them towards their success. So they have to pick it up and they got to go with it and run with it. But now I've got hundreds of people on my team and I'm making a percentage of their hard work. They really make me look good, but it's all about them. So don't be their boss, because it's not all about you, Cupcake. That's one of my favorite sayings. It's not all about you, Cupcake. Get your eyes off yourself. Get your eyes on your customers and your team if you have one, or if you haven't started one, get out there and do it. Avon is the best thing going right now. Use the help that the district sales managers are trying to give you. If you don't feel like that's help and you feel like you can do better on yourself, you know what's really great about that? That's what this business is all about. That we can get out there and we can build our business. But you can't use it as an excuse, because I ain't going to let you. So go forth. Go forth and build your business and be successful. Go forth and pay it forward to many other people, to many other representatives. Share what's working for you with other reps. Don't keep it in here. Share it. There's enough out there for everybody. And I believe that we are rewarded for what we pay forward, because that's what's happened in my life. So I want to see that happen with all of you who are out here watching this video, okay? So go do your thing. I know it's going to be warm eventually. I just know it because I'm praying about it every single day. So I wish you well in your business. I'm sure Anna is going to tell you about A View from the Top Part 2 that I'm a co-author in. 25 seniors who are telling you about their journey. And you are going to be able to hopefully see the little thing on the screen that tells you how you can get that book from me. And also to read about the other 24 seniors that, you know what, it doesn't matter how long it takes you in this business to do what you need to do. The point is everybody gets there a different way, but the key is getting there. So if you're interested in that book, she's going to tell you how you can get it. You're going to see the link of how to email me and get the book. The book is $24, and if I'm mailing it to you plus shipping and handling, come join me on Facebook, Molly Stone Bibb. Join our Onward group. Get the helpful hints. Get the files. Get the things that we do to help create successful representatives everywhere. I can give you what you need to do it, but it ain't going to work unless you get out there and do it yourself. Okay, so God bless every one of you. Stay warm, and I hope to meet you in person live one day. Thanks a bunch. You all have a great Avon day. And remember, onward, no matter what. Thanks, Anna.